Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Like Butter, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Gears of War 3 gameplay and commentary. This one being on the map Aftermath. Joined a quick match, and this was actually a decent game. I didn't have an amazing KDA at the end, but the game was really close. It was very back and forth. Ended up going to 3 rounds, and it was very close. So I thought I would post this. I thought it would be a good one. You guys would want to see it. Just started using the Thrashball drone. I think it looks pretty cool. I was actually surprised that I had so many skins that I had on this account, because as most of you know, my account got reset like a while ago. It was that glitch where you go back to level 1, and if you end up playing a game, it saves your stats, your glitch stats. So I ended up like kind of screwing myself over, and I was surprised it still had so many of the skins. And this was one of them. Of course, I lost a couple of the cool ones, but for the most part, I have most of the skins that I lost. So I say skins and I mean characters. I'm just used to saying skins. But anyways, I got a few things that I want to talk about today. First off, I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting the live stream last night. We had 2 amazing live streams this weekend. Let me take that back. We had 3 amazing live streams these last 3 days. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We had just so much fun. We had like around 200 viewers all night last night, and people were just kind of chilling, having a great time. Really funny stuff. We played Grand Theft Auto. I was going to play some Borderlands 2, but I might save that for a Let's Play. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people over the course of the last couple days. A lot of people giving me suggestions on what they want to see on my channel, and they're really happy to see that I brought the Real Talk series back and stuff like that. And if you haven't seen that, there will be a link to it at the end of the video. So yeah, that's doing really well. I'm really happy that people are enjoying it. I think it's about to hit 200 likes. We got like 2,000 views on it. People are giving really good feedback, and that's what I look for the most. Like, I want to see if it's what people want. A lot of people said, "Oh my God, I missed this series so much. I'm so happy it's back," and I'm happy to bring that back. There's also a bunch of ideas that were going through my head last night. I was talking to Landon a bit. We're even talking about possibly bringing back the Game Gang channel, if we could find some time to, even if we just posted like 2 videos a week. Like, I really don't think it would be that difficult to do that. But we had a really good thing going over there on that channel, and I hate to, let it go. But we just need to stay consistent on it. I know we all work different schedules, but it's all about that extra effort that not many YouTube groups put the time into, and the ones that do usually end up being successful. So, anyways, yeah, so that's just a thought. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos with Landon. I want to talk about, kind of the comeback of Gears of War and what's been going on lately, so we can kind of raise awareness of this return to the game. And it's really amazing. It's amazing to see how many people are still loving Gears 3 and how many people are streaming it. We get like, at some nights we get up close to like 500-600 people viewing Gears 3, and like probably like 10-15 people streaming it. So that's so awesome to see, like, to be able to lead the charge and not really create the movement, because the movement's happening with or without me, but at least I can help raise awareness so we can get the Gears of War community back to where it was, and then for Gears 4, hopefully 5 times the size that it was. So I think it's really, like, I know obviously they haven't even really started working on Gears 4, at least as far as we know. But I really have a good feeling about this game, guys. Like, I honestly think that we're gonna have a gem here. And speaking of gems, trolling completely, I'm going to be live streaming Gears 2 today for Subscriber Sunday, which should be fun. As most of you know, I think that Gears 2 is the worst game of the 4, even worse than Judgment. One thing that's about Gears 2, though, that I can't complain about is how amazing the maps were and how much content there was. There's so many different game modes, so many different maps. The mechanics just sucked. Other than that, it was really, it was really fucking good game. If only it was more of, 1 was mechanics and 2 was connections, since it was player to player host. The dedicated servers for Gears 3 are the best thing that they've ever added into a Gears game. It's so nice to be able to yeah, of course you get sponging here, once in a while, but compared to like Gears 1 and Gears 2 sponging, it's like insane how much easier it is just to body someone, just based on the dedicated servers. So I'm really hoping that, they really look into that for Gears 4, which I'm sure they will. But I don't know how the funding is going to be for that. Like, I don't know if they're going to start out with just player to player or if they're instantly going to go right into the dedicated servers. So that's kind of, I guess, up for grabs. It depends on what they want to do about it. Do they want to make the game really good and spend a lot of money, or do they want to, kind of throw it out cheap, hope it makes money, and then add servers in later? So hopefully they don't do that. A lot of companies, what they like to do is that's why the new, I guess you could say, way to release a game, which is how DayZ did it, how they kind of released the game early, but that's more of if you're testing for alpha on PC and stuff. Like, the beta was free for Gears 3, so it's not like they got anything from it besides getting the game tested to make sure that it worked properly. And there was a couple things in the beta that were just didn't work, and that one was being the Retro Lancer. I don't know if you guys remember, but the Retro Lancer actually had no recoil in the beta. It was pretty retarded. Like, you could hip fire it and it would go straight to the middle of your screen. So everyone used the Retro Lancer, and it was so good, and the regular Lancer actually got buffed greatly after the beta. It was almost useless. And then, of course, the Hammer Burst was still strong, but nothing compared to the Retro, since people like the run and gun play style. But yeah, I really hope that they have a beta for Gears 4, because it seems like, I personally, in my opinion, think that Gears 3 is the most polished Gears of War. I think it's the best as far as quality-wise. I think it had really good maps. I think it had really good, game types. And I also think that the mechanics were awesome. Like I said, Gears 2 had amazing maps and amazing game types, but the mechanics just weren't there. And then, of course, Judgment was just the lack of content. So I think that the beta is the way to go, because obviously they fixed a lot of things and people really enjoyed it. And another thing it did is brought a lot of hype, because now when people are playing the game in beta and posting videos, and doing, commentaries and live streams, and everyone's, playing the game, people get really excited for it. They get excited for the release, and what they did was so smart. They made us, basically, they gave us the beta for a month and a half, and everyone played it, and everyone loved it. And then they took it away, so we were all having withdrawals, oh my god, I missed Gears 3 so much. And then when the game came out, it was booming. So many people were watching the game, so many people were posting it. It was awesome. Even a lot of Call of Duty players came over and started posting Gears videos because of how much hype it had. And it followed through really well for a year and a half. And then we heard about Judgment coming out, and we got even more excited. And then we saw some of the gameplay, and we were like, yeah, this doesn't look too great. And then the game came out, and it ruined it a lot. Ruined it really bad for people, So even the people who really enjoyed Gears 3 just ended up dropping Gears as a whole because of how, lackluster Judgment was. So I'm really, really excited that they're going to have a future for this game, because I was always the type of person where, Gears of War is one of my favorite series of all time, and I thought that it was just going to be kind of left in the dust, but the fact that, Rod Ferguson and, the Black Tusk Studios gets to have a second go at it is amazing. So, yeah, I'm really excited for that, and, yeah, I just hope you guys come to the live stream today, kind of chill out, watch me rage on Gears 2. I remember, it was really funny, because Landon's going to come play. He's been playing with us the last couple of nights as well. He's a snarky guy. You guys all know Landon, or Advocate. And I was talking to him about it. I broke 3 Gears 2 discs, so what I did this time is I downloaded it to my Xbox. It's actually downloading right now. I bought it off the dashboard only for $6, which kind of blows my mind, because I'm pretty sure Gears 1 is $20 on the Microsoft dashboard, and Gears 2 is $6, so that just goes to show how good of a game it was. But I'll probably download the map packs, and I was telling Landon that whenever I played Gears 2, I always hoped that it was better than the experience of the day before, and it just never got better. But we'll see how it goes. We're just going to have some fun. I'm going to be playing with some subscribers since today is Sub Sunday. If you don't know what Sub Sunday is, basically you can become a Twitch subscriber. It's $5 a month. It helps support the stream since, you know, Twitch and YouTube is my full-time job, so it really helps me out. We're almost at 100 subs over on my Twitch channel, which is amazing. And you get participation in like pretty much everyday events. You know, it just guarantees subscriber Sunday, but I end up playing with subscribers like almost every day. So if me and Landon are playing and we want to get a full team on Gears, or you know, just play GTA, we're gonna, you know, Grand Theft Auto has 16 slots. We're just gonna invite as many people as possible. So yeah, anyways, hope to see you guys there. I'm not sure what time the stream is going to start. It's only 12:37 right now, p.m. And my girlfriend wants to take a walk and we'll do some other stuff. So it probably won't start until around, why are you giving me a look? What time do you think for the stream today? 4? 4? Okay, we're going to shoot for 4 p.m. Eastern time. So that is 5 hours behind if you're in the UK, so around 9 p.m. your time, and then around 1 p.m. on the West Coast. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm really happy that you guys are like coming out and supporting the streams and showing your passion for Gears of War. It's awesome, you know. And then the best part is that the majority of my viewers who watch Gears don't really enjoy other games. But I've been switching to GTA and our viewers haven't been dropping at all. Like they drop a little bit, but like it's awesome how many people are giving new games a chance, you know. And I'm trying to be as interactive as possible with both the chat and, you know, the subscribers and everyone who comes and plays, because, you know, what better than to build a community instead of like just building like a channel? How about building a community where everyone can come play and everyone can come have fun, you know? When I play Grand Theft Auto, I invite everyone, so it's not just subscribers. But anyways, guys, this was a pretty long gameplay. What else could we talk about? I could talk about the Real Talk episode. Oh yeah, I already said that. You guys can check that out. I'm bringing that back because I want to become more personal here on my channel. And you know, I got a couple gameplays stacked up that I'm going to talk about some stuff not really Gears related over like I used to. Like I used to just get a Gears gameplay and just kind of talk about everyday life, you know, whatever really came to mind. I would just sit there and rambled on, and people really enjoyed that because, you know, talking about video games and stuff is fun, but, you know, talking about real life is something that everyone, you know, can relate to. But anyways, I didn't make my way to PAX this year, which I'm kind of sad about. I saw everyone tweeting about it this weekend. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked by how beautiful of a day it is today. It's 80 degrees in Maryland, bright sun, very nice. Not too high humidity either. Is it sticky out? It's nice, yeah, so we gotta take a walk and stuff. But yeah, like, I missed out on PAX, and the reason I didn't go to PAX, and some people ask me this, like, why didn't you go? You guys know how I moved to Maryland and stuff. I talked about it in my last Real Talk. And I wasn't financially stable enough to make the commitment to go to PAX when the tickets were on sale, so it wasn't something that I could just get up and do. But next year, for sure, like, I'm almost, you want to go next year for sure, right? Yeah, she's like, sure. Why you get all prettied up? For taking a walk? We're going out? Oh, God. You got your hype shirt on? Oh, my nerd. Anyways, I tried getting her to come, like, do the commentary with me, but she wouldn't do it. She's too shy. Why are you so shy? Huh? Why are you so shy? Aww. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Hope to see you at the live stream. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Anyways, yep. I'll be streaming at 4 p.m. Link is in the description. Also, I send people over to other streams as well, so if we can, you know, help out another Gears streamer or GTA streamer, whatever it may be. But yeah, hope to see you guys at the stream. And make sure to drop the video a like if you enjoyed and you're excited for the Gears content again. But also, drop me a couple suggestions in the chat what you want to see. I know some people want to see the DayZ again. There's a new game coming out called H1Z1. If you haven't seen any gameplay on that, look it up. It's like Rust and Daisy. It's like what I wish Rust and Daisy was. I don't even think my girlfriend knows about it. You didn't even hear about that game, right? I'm gonna show you when we get back from our walk. They basically the company that did PlanetSide 2 wanted to make an open world survival game, and it looks like Rust, Warzy, and Daisy all together in it, but it actually looks good. It looks sick. Anyways, you know what I'll do? I'll put a link in the description to a video showing some gameplay for that as well. So there's a lot of new games coming out, guys. I'm really excited for. And then also, you know, next year we got the Division and all that. And, you know, that's gonna be freaking amazing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care, everybody.
This